point that I'm trying to make, my lord. But I'm not saying if the state says they are not dishonest, they are honest.
Is that sarcasm?
My lord, it's because they are in front of the court, when my learned friend is making submissions, he's not being truthful to tell the court that we have supplied the documents which were incomplete on the 30th. And
hello family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am not a lawyer, but so judge of all things that he could pick up is the sarcasm part, asking Mshololo, is this sarcasm or what? But he couldn't like pick up, or maybe try to find out from BALOYI, from the state, why information is coming in drips and drabs. That was that is the main thing, not the sarcasm part of it. But let's take a listen further on other defense lawyers regarding these drips and drabs of information.
Also, new information which has just surfaced, that is got to do with accused number 3, my kind. There's also a very mysterious number that is now resurfaced in terms of the document that has been sent overnight. There's also a new number, and all along the state was asserting that accused number 3 is not affected by these cell phone records, but all of a sudden there's a new number. I haven't consulted that. I don't know where the number comes from or applied for that number. How does it really affect him? How does it really affect him so far as this case is concerned? Those are all the concerns that I have, that I also need to study these documents. These voluminous documents, my lord, if the court can just look at these voluminous documents, and I'll also have to study them and go and consult with Mr. Mure in order to get proper instructions.
That's why one will be tempted to say they are cooking, they are manufacturing day in, day out, so that it can fit what the state wants to do. Because I can tell this court now, they don't have a case. I'm not arguing the case, but I don't see the purpose of this witness to be here. Number 2, this disclosure, what time do we have to go through? Because if you consult with the client, sentence by sentence, transaction by transaction, is this fair? Is it fair trial to this accused?
this morning, I received another bundle of documents from the state, of which I have not been able to read them. I can see also the email was sent last night at 2300 hours, of which I was not told not to sleep and wait for this email. Unfortunately, I couldn't read it overnight. As a result, my lord, I would like to place it on record that this is a trial by ambush, my lord. Yesterday, I had all the day to consult with my client on all the documents that the state is preparing or anticipating to use. However, the documents were not supplied to me, especially the affidavits which were marked by my learned friend, Mr. BALOYI, that there are pages that are missing. And my lord, what is very bad in this trial is that the state is dishonest with this court. The state is not telling the truth in this court, that they need time to investigate and to compile all the necessary records that are supposed to be supplied to the defense, so that we can be able to consult properly and then be able to run with this trial. Now, Mr. Fox,
I strongly object to the language employed by my learned friend, say that we are dishonest. We are officers of this court, will never be dishonest. No, English is not our language, but I suppose that's not really what, or I want to believe that's not what my learned friend is implying, but we will never be dishonest.
Okay, thank you, my lord. They are honest. The state is honest, my lord. I'm changing from dishonest to honest. The state is honest. My lord, the witness is called now to the witness box to proceed with this trial, whereas we are being supplied with information which is relevant to this witness this morning. That's why one.
I shame BALOYI, he is so full of himself. How can you talk about even mother tongue? And English not being our mother tongue, it has nothing, for sure, it has nothing to do with the language itself. You are being dishonest, period. Okay, as you speak, you stand up and you speak, you're still being dishonest again. I don't know who you're trying to convince, but judge is saying nothing. Judge cannot even reprimand him, you know. He will never reprimand him, and rightfully so, the defense is right. Remember, this trial started de novo in front of Judge Rata. They were supposed to have been disclosed, that information. It was supposed to have been disclosed, that information. During Maumela, there was pre-trial conference. Why was it not disclosed, this information? Why not? It's all cooking, because it could have been disclosed. So now he's coming with a big English, Mr. Englishman. Hey, English is not our mother tongue. It's not like that. So every accused does have a right to challenge information or evidence against them. They have a right to challenge it. But if you gave them in the morning and you expect them to do what? That's not fair. The trial is not fair, and Advocate Mshodolo is right. It's trial by ambush. But let me know what you think on the comments section about this rudeness, engaga. Let me know what you think. Family, if you haven't subscribed and you're coming back and back again, kindly consider subscribing and becoming a member of this beautiful family. Become a T-gamers, okay? Become a T-gamer. And until the next update, much love. Bye.
Whatever documentation that is given to us does not relate to the incident that occurred in 2014. My Lord, I even requested the affidavit of Colonel Mashid, I think it's Mashid, I'll confirm the surname, who brought an application under Section 205 in 2014, and the order of the court and the downloads as per his request. My Lord, I haven't received that, and I submit with due respect that those are relevant in proving the state case beyond reasonable doubt.
My Lord, I wish to confirm that I have also received additional information this morning, which was not supplied to me on Tuesday. On top of that, my Lord, on the affidavit of Lieutenant Colonel Jones, he also says that when he analyzed the numbers, there is also SMSs, communication through SMSs that I've requested from the state to provide me in order to further consult with my client.
So you haven't got those SMSs?
Yes, I haven't received those SMSs.